What is up, YouTube? It is Mr. Ferguson back once again here from Central North Carolina. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this weekly update video as we're still currently obviously in January. Happy New Year to all of you. Happy 2026. I hope everything is going well for you thus far in the new year. We've got lots of things happening here. Just to briefly fill you in, we are going to take a quick lawn walk because we haven't done that in a couple weeks. So definitely just want to take you around, just show you the lawn. Not a whole lot has changed, I'll just tell you that. But the first half, I want to talk about some other things. Lots of things have been happening. I want to show you a few things that post-Christmas I'm working on. As I'm not doing lawn care, I'm doing some other things, and I'll show you that here momentarily. I just got back yesterday, or excuse me, last night, about almost 1 o'clock from my brother. My brother does a YouTube, a very highly successful, more so than my channel. He started it just a few years back. It's called Glass House TV. He does music. He does devotionals. It is a sound, solid, biblical teaching and videos channel. It's called Glass House TV. My brother, Adam Ferguson, they had their first child yesterday. He was actually, my brother has recently got into golf. And so for Christmas, he got a bunch of passes to the Wilmington Municipal Course, which is a very popular course if you've been down to Wilmington, which is right by the Carolina beach. They live right down there in Beachland. So he was actually out on hole number 7 with his wife, and she's like, I think the baby's coming. Within an hour and a half, their baby boy, Noah, was born, 21 inches long. I think he was 7 pounds. 15 ounces, if I'm not mistaken, something like that. So congratulations to them. I went down yesterday afternoon right after work, drove down to Wilmington, saw them, got to hold them. I'll put some pictures if I've not already put them in here. And just cute as a button, healthy, 5 fingers, or excuse me, 10 fingers, 10 toes. Passed his hearing test just now. But anyways, Noah's doing great. So congratulations to them. Check out their channel. If you're interested, he does a Glass House TV Reacts. It's just all Christian based. So check that out if you're interested. So I wanted to mention that. So besides that, guys, after the holidays, I've been working on some stuff other than lawn care. Again, we're going to get to lawn care here momentarily. So if you don't like it, you can skip ahead. But I've been doing exactly what I've mentioned recently. I'm out here currently, weather-wise. I mean, this goes with the lawn care stuff. I'm out here in shorts right now. It is today is going to be around 65 degrees. I really don't need this hoodie, but I just left it on. It's going to be about 68 degrees tomorrow. So we're having a little bit of warm season tease here in January, some warmer weather here in North Carolina. And so I'm going to be going down and hitting some golf balls here soon, working on some more things. But I've definitely been, we're on our Daniel fast for the church. That's one thing I wanted to mention. So feel so much better, yet dealing with the headaches from no caffeine. Excuse me, last night when I was in Wilmington with my parents, we left while Jordan and the baby was going to do the feeding. And so we went to run to get something to eat, and we're doing the Daniel fast. If you're not familiar, it's a 21-day fast of fruits, vegetables, water, no caffeine, no eggs, just vegetables, water, juices. And you try to stick to that as close as you can. You don't have to be absolutely perfect. So we've got a baked potato and some applesauce last night is what I ate. But man, I had a killer headache. And so that's the only thing of this. I've been looking forward to this to try to drop some weight. I feel so much better. My clothes are already fitting better. I'm losing the weight, praying, reading also, which is the main part of fasting, but also getting my body right. And so working on that. In addition to that, before the fast started, I'd mentioned to you guys that I've started doing, I think I mentioned it to you. I'm doing 20-minute golf workouts. So I'm trying to loosen up my body. I'm 42 years old. I know I'm still a young buck, but the way my day job has shifted, I used to be very active delivering computers, setting them up, running all over the place, picking up things. And now I don't. Now I'm behind a desk and I've gained weight and I need to keep moving. And so golf helps me with that. But also I'm doing 20-minute stretches. I try to do them 2 to 3 times a week. And so it's, everything from, I've got the medicine ball, trying to work on, the driver swing with the 4-pound medicine ball, some pushes and pulls with the the stretchy band thing. I don't even know what it's called. I use a kettlebell to try to do some, tilts and try to work on your glutes and work on your quads over here to help with drives. And so I've been working on that prior to the fast. And I got some toys over here that I'll just turn the camera around and show you. I'll show you one of them to try to work on specifically putting because I stink at it. So hopefully I'm in the shot, but I purchased one of these. Basically, it's just a green mat. It's an artificial turf of a putting green. So I had this in the living room. It was much larger than I thought it would be. My wife's like, you're not keeping that thing in here. We have too small of a house. So in addition to what we talked about the last video, trying to put up possibly a building back here, currently it's warm days like this, it's fine. But I've got, you got two holes cut up here. You got one hole cut down here, and you can pick which one you want. But let's see if on camera I can make my one and only putt. But just working on putting form, I've got a little gadget that tries to help you with that. I've been working out, actually, and this feels weird. And some other things I want to show you here in a second. So let's see if we can make our one and only putt on camera. This is for the community, baby. Let's do it. Can we do it? Oh, right down the middle. Like I know what I'm doing. But anyway, so working on that when it's nice, trying to work on putting, big part of golf, obviously. So this is one thing that I got for Christmas. And so enjoying this. In addition to that, let's come over here. So in addition to that, I've been working on something else. I don't know if you guys have seen this. If you're into golf, you may have. If not, you probably don't care. And I'm probably not even watching this. But it's a three golf club system called Super Speed Golf, I think is what it's called. It's 3 weighted clubs here. One is heavy, which is the red. One is medium, which is the blue, and one is lighter, which is the green. And it's basically overspeed training to just help with to increase your swing speed. So as I get older, I've watched several videos, testimonials of people. Obviously, they probably sent these things to several people to do it so they can get the word out. But I watched several videos of YouTubers just saying, hey, I ain't got time to do it. I'm just going to swing the heavy club for a week and see what happens. Well, his swing speed actually went up 2 miles per hour just by swinging the heavy club every day for 1 week straight. So it definitely works if you put the time in. So I've been working on this basically since the beginning of the year, and all it consists of really is you swing the light club 3 times, then you switch to the opposite way, swing it 3 times, do it on the medium, do it on the heavy. Also, in addition to this, I got the cheapest I could find, which it's still expensive, but I got the Swing Caddy. Basically, this thing is a launch monitor. It does do ball speed. It's got a little remote that came with it. So you put this actually behind where you're swinging these clubs. I only bought it because of these clubs. I've been looking at them, but only really gave in because you need to know where you're at with your swing speed. And as you continue to do this training day after day, week after week, you see your speed increase. And so this is fairly accurate. It definitely has some misguided ones, but on the remote, if you hit practice swing like this, you'll see that it just shows up like that. And maybe we've got the high camera here, but basically when you swing behind this thing, it'll turn around, and I don't know if I can do an example, and I don't know how well this will work, but I'm going to put the launch monitor back here. I've got the heavy one. Let me actually just get the light one, which is the light one. I believe the guy said is like 10%, maybe 20%. I can't remember, lighter than your driver. And so this is the easiest one. And so you just basically take your normal driver stance, put the end of the club in front of the launch monitor here, and I'll see if I can get the sound. Once you do a decent swing, I'll try to do a decent one here. Don't judge me.
103.
So I don't know if you could hear that, but it spits out a number, 103 miles per hour. How true that is, I have no idea. But the highest I think I've gotten, according to this, is like 115. I don't know. I need to write it down. That's why I'm going to the range today to record what I hit a driver, what I hit a 7-iron, and from there we can do some, I can calculate that over time. So just some of the toys that I've played with, and I'm doing a lot behind the scenes without the lawn care going on, doing workouts, doing putting training, doing swing speed training, and so filling that grass time with something that will benefit me hopefully when the temps warm up. So Thank you for those that stuck through that. Give me a thumbs up if you did. And if you're interested in any of these, let me know. I mean, I can link them below, but I think you can find all of them just like me. So with that said, that's what I've been working on. Let's take a walk around the lawn quickly, and I'll just show you what the grass has been doing on these somewhat warmer days we've had here recently. So as mentioned last time, everything definitely, you've got that winter tip of the grass that's kind of like this. Where we last cut it, the tip starts turning brown, and it's just, it's gotten into the 20s and the 30s. But ultimately, all the bare spots, whether it's POA Triv, no matter what it is, everything is just thickening up slowly over time in winter. And obviously, we know that the grass never quits totally, just stops growing at all, maybe in Siberia or something, but it's constantly growing, especially days like this. We can get some growth out of the lawn in this false, couple of days of spring where the ground might think, hey, it's time to warm up, and then we'll get another cold streak. But everything grass-wise is really just filling in is the point. And so all the areas we worked on in the fall, that's why we did that. We were constantly coming out here, with the aerator, with the garden weasel, and aerating areas, putting seed down to try to get some growth during the warmer, end of fall days, so that during this time it's establishing roots for spring. And it won't be too long, really. Once we get through January, it will not be long. We will be having this thing popping and getting fertilized again. And it looks really good. The color looks really good in my lawn. Can't complain about any of that. But ultimately, everything is just thickening up, looking good. Not a lot of change. We got all of our Christmas decorations down like the weekend after Christmas. But everything just looks good. It's just, we're not quite... if we get several days in a row that we get these warm temperatures like today and like tomorrow, it's possible I could actually mow this. But it looks like it's holding right around 4 inches or so. Up here you can kind of see where we've had some of the rain, just move some of this leaves through here, and it does look still a little youngish, right here in front of the tree. But ultimately, everything looks great. There's not much to report. We've talked about this Bermuda that's clearly standing out, the brown that we see in our lawn that matches warm season lawns nearby. But again, ultimately, everything just looks fantastic. It's just slowly growing in, doing what it's supposed to do. During those winter months, the color has definitely faded out, where we had done the green effect over and over and darkened it up for, Thanksgiving or whatever it was when we were in a little bit warmer temps. But everything looks good. We're just letting it ride right now. And we're looking forward to when we will see those soil temps really start to come up and average in the 50s. Once we see that, it's time to start preparing and getting ready to come out here and do our pre-emergent, which I will be doing this year. It did make a difference for me. I wish I would have done it. I did no pre-emergent. For those that may be watching this, I did no pre-emergent last year, and I did see a difference in my lawn. I did see more weeds than I typically see. I believe it is totally worth to go ahead and just do your pre-emergent in the early spring, the dual laps that we'll do. And it helps with that crabgrass that tries to come, all throughout the spring and the summer. So with that said, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Hope you enjoy this quick update. And for those that enjoy it, please give it a like, give it a thumbs up. We're working on some other things other than lawn care, but it won't be too long. We'll be diving right back into lawn care. So God bless you guys. Hope you have a fantastic day. We'll see you next time.